Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July weekend. I got my little bag here because my basket is full of catch-all stuff on the kitchen table. Y'all have that problem? I know we sure do. I am fixing to professionally pick these pickles. Absolutely. Don't have very many because and you'll probably hear me say this several times during the video, but it has not rained in over a month now. So, you know, we're having the water, and that artificial water stuff ain't that great. I'm telling you, it works, but it's not that great. And it's been, you know, 97,000 degrees with no water for over a month, and yeah, it's not been good. So the pickles aren't doing great. Some people's pickles have been, you know, doing really good, but ours not so much. We got two types of cucumbers. We've got the pickling cucumbers, and we've got what I call just salad cucumbers, or they're slick to where the pickling cucumber has little knots all over it. But anyway, they're mixed in here, and without the regulatory watering system, some of them, you know, they get oblong and they look funny. That's what I'm trying to say. They look funny. But hey, let's go ahead and do some picking. How about that guy, huh? How about that guy? Now this is a pickling cucumber because when I run my hands down it, I can feel a bunch of rough. They're not spines, but something similar to spines. I'm gonna get in here, probably get on a nice snake. Let me see if I can't find something else. This guy here, he needs to go a little bit longer. This guy here, he needs to go a little bit longer. Here's another one, like I said, that, see this guy here, he's gonna go ahead and get picked because he's part of the watering problem. It's one of those things to where like they get too much water one day, not enough water. It's just not regulated, or I don't know what the word is for it. It's not necessarily regulated, it's just not an even amount. You know what I mean? This guy hiding up here. This guy is hiding up here, so we're gonna go ahead and get him. He's another pickling cucumber. I really ain't seeing any of the slick ones. And they've started climbing over the trellis and over this roof. Folks, I'm not climbing on the roof. Those pickles will just have to be an offering. You know what I'm saying? An offering to the birds or whatever. I'm not seeing any more on this side though, so we can go around maybe. Don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of little bitty ones up here, but they're gonna have to wait. Yeah, they're just gonna have to wait. Whew. A lot of people are getting squash bugs. We are not getting squash bugs yet, knock on some wood, but we're really not getting. Now these are a different kind of squash. These are climbing squash. And I learned yesterday that squash bugs are really not supposed to get into these climbing squash. However, they will get into these. I just learned this. They will get into these if they're not planted in the ground. And since these are planted in containers, squash bugs can get into that. Now, my understanding is the reason that a squash bug won't get into it if it's planted into the ground is because when it grows, it puts off like little runners, and then those runners dig in the ground and take off, and then those runners dig in the ground and take off, and the squash bug can't kill the whole plant. That being said, if it's a climbing squash, Why is it putting runners off into the ground? I don't know. Anyway, that's just what I was told. Google it. You know what I mean? Just Google arugula. I'm not a scientist when it comes to squash. I like eating fried squash. I like a little boiled squash every once in a while. But, or steamed or grilled. Yeah, I'm a squash guy. But I'm more of a pickle person. You know what I'm saying? A professional pickle person. This is a good looking pepper plant. Now she said that was an Ardello, but that pepper there actually, I'm sure I can't show it very well. That pepper there actually looks like a shishito. I think that's going to be a shishito. And maybe she did say that was a shishito. I don't know. Not real sure what this is, but the plant is horrible looking. She's told me, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't remember. These peppers have taken off. Now, one reason, besides the water, that I think, and this is just me, one reason I think that, and I'm a professional, one reason I think the pickles haven't done as well this year obviously is the water problem. I'll be the first to admit that it is definitely a water problem. But also, we planted, ooh, look at there. Ta-da! It's another pickling cucumber. We planted our peppers, not all of our peppers, but we planted our peppers and mercy sakes alive, it's warm out here. Pickles in a above ground bed. We planted them together. Well, they started off looking really good, and the peppers look really good, which tells me that I'm probably right. Well, I know I'm right. Pickles need a lot of water. They're made up of mostly water. So if you're not getting a lot of water, they're not going to grow. However, peppers do not need a lot of water. They need, heat and sun. And our peppers are doing really good in this bed to where our pickles aren't doing good at all. So that tells me that, I'm pretty smart. This needs to turn red, but mercy sakes, that looks good. Here's another one right beside it. Look at that. I think I'm in camera there. Yeah. These are doing really good. I mean, the plants themselves are just, they're great. They look nice. They look nice. Whew. Folks, I may try to bleep blop a little image in there of the weather today. I don't know. But I will tell you that it's close to the sun hot. You know what I'm saying? Close to the sun hot. Some giant marigolds. And folks, I'm telling you, they're giant. I know the camera does not do it much justice. Now that thing at the very tippy top, taller than the chicken house, is not a marigold. Those are tomatoes, and I'm telling you, I'm standing on my tiptoes, and yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. If it puts off fruit any higher than that, I'm gonna have to have a ladder. Yeah, I am going to have a ladder. Look at that sucker. Is it not showing out? Man, that's pretty. I love that little ornamental pepper plant. I love the leaves. I love the little peppers. And I give one of these, I think, to my mom or I think I give it to Dad for Father's Day. And I don't know, I haven't heard if his even lived or is doing well, but I like it. And when you first put it in your mouth and bite down, you know it. Whew. They're not habanero hot. I don't eat that kind of stuff. But them little purple suckers is warm now. I'm not joking. Looky here. Looky here. I got to talk to the gardener. Got to talk to the gardener to get out here. I know you're saying, well, you're running around with a basket. And I may very well. Hang on. I'm probably going to have to pick some of these. Yeah, I just ate those raw. I do that sometimes. I don't mind it though. I remember when I was a wee little professional pickle picker, my mom and my grandmother all sitting on the porch hulling peas, and I was steady eating them little suckers raw. Eat them till my belly hurt. There's an Ardello. Them's good. Them's frying peppers. We like to put a little bit of oil in the skillet and just start tossing them, you know what I mean? Till they get a little bit of black on them. Just keep turning them till they soften up. Yum. And I'm telling you something else you can do. I haven't tried this, but I heard it was good. Is you can take and melt like some, when you get them done, of course, and then also put like some melted cheese on them. You got the jalapeno popper without the jalapeno, because these Nardellos and Shishitos are not hot. Now them little purple things back there, them are hot. Don't do that, but these are not hot. Just trying to see if maybe I might catch a little bee in here working. He must have took the, oh no, there he is. There he is. Oh no, he went in the pink one. They like the pink ones today. They like the pink ones today. Wasper. I don't mess with them waspers too much. Now see, this bug here was on, is that what they call them Japanese beetles? This little guy was on the raspberries earlier. He was on the raspberries earlier. And he flew off before I could get a picture of him. But I thought the Japanese beetles were more like what we call ladybugs around here, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I'd say any kind of bug on there is not good unless it's a bee. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to put my bag down because now last year we threw some, we had cucumbers growing on the other side of the main kitchen garden. And you know, season ended and we thought everything was great, but we had some come back. So I've got some cucumbers growing that I'll just call, I'm sorry, pickles growing that I'll just call wild. They're wild pickles. Now, we're gonna go in here and I'll show you what it means. It's gonna be hard to tell because as you can see from the fence and the giant mongoloids, not mongoloids, what are those things called? Look at here, he's on there. He's another one right there. He didn't make it. He's dead. Marigolds. I wonder if marigolds kill them suckers, because for some reason there was a couple of them that was in there that was just dead. But I have to squeeze down in there, right down in there, to get to that guy. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this on camera. I know I can't with the bag, but I might be able to get to this guy here. Oh yeah, and here's another one. Right there. Trying to see if I can find any more. And like I said, this plant just showed up. We did not plant this. We did not plant this. There's a little squash down there. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to pick that. Even though I would much rather it be a little bigger. As you can see, it's big as my hand. But this plant is susceptible. Anyway, I'm not a scientist. You know what I'm saying? To squash bugs. And I'm not taking no chances because they're going around. You know what I mean? They're going around. Oh. So we're going to pick that sucker. That thing had something on it because my hand's got some slimes on it. You know what I mean? Phew. I'm not sure what that was. I probably squashed a squash bug. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of critters there. Look at that bug. I'm telling you, you remember when you was in school and you had to do them bug collections? You could do one out. You didn't have to do no bug collection? They don't do bug collections no more? What fun is that? You got to do bug collection. Do your job, big boy. Yeah, you just keep on doing your job. Uh-huh. Look at all that pollen all over his legs. Yeah. I'm telling you, ain't that something? Ain't nature great? Ain't that something? Ain't got a care in the world. Now, a lot of people will say to get rid of a lot of these bugs, you want to put 7 dust on all your plants, or you know, the ones that are getting buggy. Now, if you do that, you will not have this guy here. 7 dust will kill your bees. And the ones it does not kill, they will go back and tell the others, hey, don't go over there. Those flowers have 7 dust on it. You know what I mean? So you don't want that. Now, we can't eat zinnias. Oh, I guess you probably could eat zinnia if you want to. This guy followed me. Did you see that? He followed the camera. He wants his picture taken. I guess you could eat a zinnia if you wanted to. But we don't. We don't eat zinnia. But that's the reason that we do grow them, because they are pretty and the bees love them. The bees love them. Look at there, he's still following me. He's going, hey, look at me over here. Look at me over here. And if you're wondering what that stuff in the background is, that is asparagus that has just, yeah, you know, it does that. And then we got some more Nardello. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the camera. It's hard to get in here, folks. There's bushes and bugs and wire and equipment. Now these still need to turn red. That's why I'm not picking. It won't be long. It's almost like the Nardellos are gonna, you know, all change color at the same time, and we'll be real busy. We got blooms on these, I don't know, beans, peas, whatever they are. I didn't plant them. Look at this guy. See if I can get to him.
Hey, don't miss that
So I was just informed via, however you want to say it, the boss, the gardener, that these are cowpeas. Now, I'm assuming it's because the cows like them. I don't know. But I don't like them. I'll tell you right now, I don't like them because they're not putting any peas on. They are not putting any peas on. So, I don't know. Maybe cows need to plant them instead of people. I don't know. I've still got some more pickles on the other side of the fence I got to go get to. Big old BHN. Is that what those are, BHN? Yeah, big old BHN tomatoes. But they are not, they're not ripe yet, of course. Our tomatoes aren't doing that great. Which I honestly don't. Until after the 4th of July, I don't really look for any tomatoes. Now your smaller Tommy Toe ornamental type tomatoes, yeah, you'll get those red before the 4th of July, of course, but they're not my thing. I like them in a salad, all right, I guess, but I'm a huge Cherokee Purple fan, and honestly, I don't even think we've got any planted. I don't know, maybe one or two, but I don't think they made it. And so we've got these, a new breed, a different kind, BHN, and I can't remember what the other ones are. She's planted 2 or 3 different kinds that are supposed to, the problem we had last year was disease on our tomatoes. So she planted a bunch of disease-resistant tomatoes this year that are supposed to be good tasting. You know, some of them are supposed to be similar to a Cherokee Purple. I doubt it. I'm telling you folks, a Cherokee Purple is hard to beat. That's the only tomato there is. There are some black prim and things like that that have a little bit of the same flavor, but not quite. Now this guy will be, he's getting close. But I'm telling you, you know, 4th of July, nah, I don't know about that. Because that's, what, today? Today or tomorrow? It's Sunday. I can't remember if the 4th falls today or tomorrow. I know we're going up to eat supper, a lunch upper later at my parents' house, having a get together, and I hope you folks got together with your family over the holiday weekend too for a little fellowship. And looky there. Oh yeah, wild cucumbers. Wild pickles. Look at that guy. I'm serious. I'm not making this up. These we did not plant. We did not plant these. They came back on their own. Or a bird or something carried the seed over there. I don't know. Here's another one of those tall, what I call ornamental. You can see we got an orange one in there. This sucker here, I'm not kidding. It's getting there close to the roof of the house almost. Straight up, boys, girls. I'll have to have a ladder for that thing. Yeah, I will have to have a ladder for that. Now, I'm not seeing any more pickles, but honestly, these wild pickles, and every one of these have been pickling cucumbers. Not a one has been a slicer. Not a slick skin in the bunch. So, they just ain't doing good. And like I said, I know you'll hear it. I'm trying to keep from it. But it's a watering problem. It has not watered. It has not watered. It has not rained. It has not rained in over a month. So we're having to use hoses, and that's just not the greatest thing to do. They like that natural stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but there's like 8 bees on this thing. There's one there, one there. I mean, bees are just covering this plant up. I'll zoom out in just a second and see if I can get a swarm of them. See, that is why we plant stuff like this around. This is hyssop, I believe. Now, Kim will tell you, I think that it smells good or whatever. I don't know. I can't tell the smells, but I can tell you this. The bees must smell it. The bees must smell it, folks, because they are tearing it up. I don't know. Sweat just rolling off of me out here. Whew. Dang. Ain't that pretty? Back out a little bit so y'all can get an idea of it. Never mind the sticks, if you don't know by now. That's to keep the chickens from jumping in it and landing in it. Now I think this is this is getting taken over. This was a pretty little bed, but it's getting taken over. I believe that is sweet potato vine, and I shot the fertilizer to it, and woo wee, ain't those pretty, the flowers? I'm probably I'm 75% sure. 75% that is sweet potato vine. You know, it didn't originally start out that way, but yeah, it's taking it over. Whew. And I noticed the other day, which, like I said, it hasn't rained. These beds here that I planted, my mom gave me some roses, and I didn't know where to put them, but I didn't want to just kill them, you know what I mean? So we planted these roses in these flower beds, and when we did it back in the spring, we have a hard time getting anything. This is at the bottom of a hill, so these beds stay pretty wet, but as you know, keep up, it hasn't rained in over a month. But they're doing good, and look at there. A yellow rose trying to bloom. Even this one. It's not blooming yet, but hey, at least it ain't dying. So both of those roses that I thought were gonna die, doing good. This little tomato plant down here, I don't even know why. Pretty sure it's down here just because we had a place to put something. It ain't dying, but it ain't really doing much either. You know what I mean? You'll see something real sad. So, you know, I was telling you about the balloon flowers that Kim, it's taken her a long time to get balloon flowers established, and now that she did, she was so tickled and so happy. And the same thing goes with her, I think they're, buttercups? Or bells. Hey, the rock's down there. I'll get to it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, but look at these now. Yeesh, these are the balloon flowers. And we've been watering. So it's not doing so great. However, this is a cypress vine that she's been trying to get going, and that sucker has taken off. The cypress vine has taken off. Man, it's warm. It's warm. Canterbury bells. Yeah, they look horrible. Canterbury bells look bad, but the cannas are looking okay. Cannas are looking okay. we've kind of figured out, I say we, she actually figured out a way to maybe help with the canis. Little engineering. The air conditioner drain has been plumbed over to the canis, so you know the water coming out of the air conditioner drips out, hits the pipe, runs to the canis, so they're constantly, as hot as it's been, getting water. Yeah. Whew. Even these don't look as good as what they did at one time. These are just super dry. Super dry. And we've been watering. This thing is just pitiful. So sad. I love this thing. But it's just horrible now. Horrible. It looks so pretty. Looks so pretty. Back when we were getting rain every day, or every other day, it looked so pretty. Now that we're not getting any, it's just gone. Just gone. Whew. Trying to think, is there anything else that I was going to pick while I was out here? I think everything's pretty much picked. Oh, looky here hiding. That's one of them little ornamentals. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this guy too, I think. Should I? Maybe? Give me that. And what about you? I think I'll wait. See, I don't know. It's a little small. I'm not a squash person, but I think this piece on the end needs to dry up. So, I don't know. One thing, I put my basket over here and now all my stuff is over here. I'm just not sure if those are ready. I think they need a day or two, but I don't know. I wanted to walk up here. Been having to baby everything around here, whether it's the fish, the trees, the vegetables. So this is pitiful. You know, we've been babying this persimmon tree, the fuyu. And as, I don't know, a video or two ago, I showed you that, you know, we just, all the fruit got too dry, too hot. It's all gone. All except for this one guy right here. Now, why he's hanging on, I don't know. We went from having 9 to having 1. And I honestly don't think, I think he's just being lazy and not fell out, if you don't know the truth about it, because he hasn't gotten any bigger in over a week. So I think he's just a matter of time before he goes. I don't know. I just don't know. Whew. Tried to go do some fishing yesterday. Wasn't sure I was going to get to go. Kim had some shots, I guess Wednesday, something like that. And they make her pretty sick, so it takes her about a week to get over that. So and honestly, the weekend before last, we knew they were coming, and I had pretty much resigned to the fact that this weekend probably wasn't going to be able to do a whole lot. But she got up yesterday morning and felt pretty good, so we decided to go do a little fishing. And we got up there, and there was no less. It's a holiday weekend, folks. I knew that going up there. But I thought, hey, We're gonna just sit here on the couch and look at each other. You know what I mean? You're gonna be over there tick-tocking and me be over here tick-tocking and, you know, yeah. So anyway, we got up, went and did a little fishing. We got over there at the one fishing place was great. Wasn't very many people there. I think we both caught one fish apiece, but they weren't tearing it up. Trout fishing, that is. They weren't tearing it up that great, so we decided to go to the place where we usually catch a lot of fish. And I'm picking. And anyway, we fished there for a little while until we finally decided to go to the other place. And there was no less. Now I knew this going in. As we're pulling in down there, I said, "How many people do you think will be here?" I said, you know, somewhere between 10, 15. I'm telling you, there was no less than 50 cars parked down there. And you can 2, 3, 4, 5 people to a car. Yeah, you can imagine. There was a lot of folks hitting the river on the holiday weekend. And like I said, we knew that. But it was one thing to know it and another thing to see it and experience it, you know. So we just made a little circle, and I'm telling you, there was everything from canopies, baby pens, baby bed, you know what I'm talking about, for the little kids to play in and not get away from them, to DJs, lawn chairs, hammocks, you name it. Folks had them out there yesterday. They were ready for the river. Ready for the river. So then we decided to go. Well, we had pretty much decided that we were going home. Pretty much decided that we were just going to go on home. But, you know, it's not a short drive up there, so we decided to hit one more place. And when we got there, and it was the actual dam there, Dam 3. And there's not much parking to begin with there. They were parked on top of each other there, folks. I'm telling you, I seen a truck with a Volkswagen in the bed. It was horrible. So we just, you know, we came home. We came home and watched the fishing show on YouTube. Yeah. We came home and watched the fishing show on YouTube. Well, folks, that's a basket. Let me turn it around, maybe. A tisket, a tasket. I got me a Walmart basket. And it's hot. I'm going to show you this little toothache plant. It's doing good. Tisket, tasket. I got a vegetable filled basket. It's hot. I'm sweating. Whew. And you're watching this in the air conditioner, I'm betting. Folks, we're going to go. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Enjoy your family. God bless y'all. Keep y'all. And we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.